orphanage day and night. Orphans, 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 working hard as slaves, do you think that's right? Orphans, 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 nobody to listen to our plight. Mrs. Munson is in charge. She's rough, she's tough, she's ever so large. She treats us like we the dirt. She's like the sergeant major in a skirt. Orphans, 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 shut up in an orphanage day and night. Orphans, 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 no one cares about you when you're out of sight. It's not right.
When you scream. You need discipline. I am disciplined. Rigid discipline. And I, Mrs. Murdstone, will apply that discipline. So speak when I speak with you. Good morning, you brats.
Good morning, Mrs. Murdstone.
I trust you all slept badly.
Yes, Mrs. Murdstone.
Excellent. Nothing like a disturbed night's sleep to inspire you for another day's hard work. Silence when you groan. Let me repeat the rules of this establishment. We shall not talk, chatter, or gossip, except in the time stipulated in the regulations, which are, to remind you, 8:45 a.m., 2 minutes of chatter, 10:45 a.m., 15 minutes of talk of improving nature, 1:30 p.m., 3 minutes of gossip, and if it's juicy, I want to hear it too. After your work is over, you can indulge in half an hour of riotous and good behavior, for which I'll take great pleasure in punishing you. I know it's breakfast time, but today we have a new orphan joining us.
Who is she? Who is she?
Step this way, young lady. This is Olivia. I will delay breakfast by a few minutes while you get acquainted. You may talk to her till I return, but do not expect treats like this every day.
Hello, Olivia.
Hello.
Why don't you tell us all about yourself?
Nothing much, Del. Really. I've just come from the St. Francis convent.
What was it like?
Terrible. The nuns were so strict. They never allowed us any fun.
Well, I warn you, Olivia. You'll think of it as heaven compared to this place.
Oh, I can't believe that. The Mother Superior ruled us with a rod of iron. Talk about a tyrant.
You haven't seen anything yet. Your Mother Superior is a pussycat compared with Mrs. Moonstone. She's an ogre. She's a tyrant. She has the foulest temper. Why, even if we so much as cough, when we're supposed to be silent, we get punished. Where's the convent, Olivia?
Just outside Stockport.
Then why did you leave it and come here to Manchester?
I didn't leave. The nuns threw me out. I kept misbehaving.
What did you do?
I flicked ink pellets at the sisters when their backs were turned. I drew moustache on the picture of the order's founder. And I burped after me.
Well, you won't burp after meals here. You'll more likely throw up.
Why? What are they like?
They are the same every day. Breakfast, dinner, and it's the same revolting swim. It's yucky. It's garbage. It's slop.
Then why did you put up with it?
What else can we do? Nowhere else can we go. No parents, no relations. Or if we have, they're too poor to take us in. Some of us remember our parents. Most of us don't. Do you remember yours, Olivia?
No. I think they died in an accident when I was a baby. But look, this might be my mother.
She's very like you.
It must be your mother.
Perhaps it is, but I'll never know.
You mustn't let Mrs. Murdstone see this, or she'll take it off you.
She wouldn't dare.
She would. And she does. She takes all our trinkets off us.
She says when we are old enough to leave, she will give us them back unless we have misbehaved.
And of course, she finds some way we've misbehaved, even when we haven't.
So no one ever gets them back.
Then she'll sell them.
Well, she's not having mine.
You'll soon change your tune, once you've been here a while.
Is that bad?
You wouldn't believe. You know, for what we do 14 hours a day, we sew.
Every day except Sunday, we sew and sew.
Sew and sew.
Oh no, not sewing. I'm useless at it. The nuns tried to teach me, but I kept making mistakes. I once sewed the bottom of the Mother Superior's habit so badly that she couldn't get into it.
You'd better learn fast, otherwise you're in a big trouble.
Did I hear someone mention trouble? I hope you're not thinking of causing any. Because as you know, my punishment is swift and terrible. What do you say, Dickon?
Donkeys!
Did I give you the permission to snigger? Dickon, explain yourself. What's donkeys got to do with discipline?
It is just that anyone would be a donkey to make you trouble.
Not quite the way I would express it, but I do get your point. And I trust so do all you brats. And I also hope you have explained the strict standards I expect to Olivia.
Yes, Mrs. Master.
Did I say you could speak? And now it's breakfast time. I thought you would be pleased. Dickon, serve your culinary masterpiece.
Do what?
Dish out the gruel, man. Girls, line up and enjoy.
Just you taste it.
Oh, it's not fit for pigs. I'm not putting up with it.
What are you going to do?
You'll see. Please, sir, I want less flour.
Less Deacon, I've come over all funny.
You are not making me laugh.
Not funny, ha ha, you donkey. Funny peculiar. I could have sworn I heard this girl say she wants less.
You heard right. I want less now. Starving dogs who need this. And anyway, what is this flower doing in it?
Looks like breastflow. Don't shout too loud, or everyone will want one.
I want less law. And now that you're talking about it, less sewing. We all want less, don't we, guys? I said, don't we? What's wrong with you lot? Afraid to stand up for your rights?
Rights? Rights? Look here, young lady. In here you have no rights. You're here to work and to do as you're told. You want less, miss? Less you'll get. Less company, less freedom, less light, less everything. Dig in. Put it in the hole.
What's the hole?
A windowless cell, way underground. No mattress or pillow, just a concrete slab.
The mildew runs down the wall.
And so did the spider.
Did I say you could speak? Do you want the hole too?
No, Mrs. Master.
You're here for 2 minutes and you're already causing so much of trouble. Let's see if 3 days in the hole can dampen that rebellious nature. Deacon, take her down.
But first you'll have to catch me.
Silence, my teacher. I'm beginning to detest that Olivia, but she will be back in 2 minutes.
No wonder they will escape from here.
Look, she's running across the yard. She's trying to climb the gates. Can't be done. They're too high. No, look, she's halfway up. She's at the top. She's over. She's free.
Silence, my teacher. Deacon, go after her and get her back.
But I'll never climb the gate. I'm too old.
What's at your belt?
The keys to the gate.
Precisely. Go after her and get her back.
Yes, Mrs. Matson.
And as for all of you, if you're getting any idea to follow Olivia's example, there is water for you for the rest of the day and an extra 2 hours of sewing. Yawn as much as you like. Blame it on Olivia.
I don't blame Olivia.
I wish I had her spirit. It's gonna be an awful day, but it's worth it.
Orphans, 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 shut up in an orphanage day and night. Orphans, 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 working hard as slaves, do you think that's right? Orphans, 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 nobody to listen to our plight. Orphans, 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 no one cares about you when you're out of sight. It's not right.
That horrible orphanage. It was worse than the convent, if that's possible. Those poor children, the grown-ups don't seem to care about them at all. All they do is bully them and treat them horribly and use them to make money. It's not fair. If I were the grown-up, I'd rescue them straight off. That's what I would do. No messing. Oh, would I? Would I grow cold and unfeeling like the Mother Superior and Mrs. Murdstone? Is that what being grown up does to you? Maybe it's because they never had happiness in their lives. Well, neither have I. But I'm certainly not gonna let that get me down.
Missy.
Dickon, have you come to take me back?
Them's my order. But if you start running, why my poor old legs could even catch you, even if they wanted to. Do you really think I'll take you back to that hellhole?
But you'll get into trouble with Mrs. Murdstone.
She'll never know. I'll tell her I couldn't find you.
Oh, Dickon, you're not from anywhere around here, are you?
No, Missy. Albeit from Bristol.
Why do you put up with it? Why don't you go back home?
It is the only life I know, Missy. I get my board and lodging and a few pennies. I know it ain't much, but it is what I'm fit for.
And why do you make that same awful slop every meeting?
Don't know any different. This is what Miss Mudstone showed me to do.
But there are all kinds of things. Soup would make a nice change. And it's just as cheap.
Nah, Mrs. Mudstone wouldn't like spending money on food unless it's for herself.
Then you can grow your own vegetables. That won't cost you anything.
Hey, didn't thought about that. Damned if I let it go. Thank you, Missy. It'll give me something enjoyable to do. Anyways, where were you going?
London. Look, why don't you come with me?
Nah, thank you, Missy. I'll be afraid on a big place like that. Donkeys.
What?
Donkeys. There'll be a farm of donkeys just down the road. You could ride one of them on the way to London.
But that would be stealing.
Nah, Missy, just borrowing. But mind you, if they're catchy, they'll hang you for sure. Best, not taking old Dickens' advice. It will only get you in trouble.
Oh, Dickon, I thought you were as mean and nasty as all the grown-ups that I've met. But you're really nice.
I'll never wash that hand again. Not that I would do.
Goodbye, Dickon.
Goodbye, Missy. Now, Olivia.
Come on, sir. Buy a nice bunch of flowers for your girlfriend. Only 2 months.
But I'm married.
Then buy a 6-penny bunch for your girlfriend.
Done.
Eliza Doolittle. How do you do it? Eliza? Eliza could sell ice to an Eskimo. Well, gotta make a living, ain't you?
I never sell a quarter as much as Eliza. What am I doing wrong? You know your trouble, Annie. You talk too posh.
Let's face it, dearie, you ain't cockney like what we are, but that don't make her a bad person. Did I say it, did Queenie?
Here comes Shayne. I'll try my luck. Excuse me, sir, would you be so kind as to purchase a small posy of flowers?
Flowers? Humbug. The only flowers I want are on my grave, because I then don't have to pay for them. Humbug.
You picked up the wrong one there, dear. Do you even know who that was? Who? Ebenezer Scrooge.
Flowers. Humbug.
The meanest, most miserable skinflint in all of London.
He's even meaner than my old man. We gotta learn you, Annie, how to talk proper. Like us. Otherwise you'll never get anywhere. Now, repeat after me. The Rhine in spine stirs mildly in the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
No. The Rhine in spine stirs mildly in the plain. Try it again.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
She'll never get it. She'll never get it. Annie, I'm curious about you. Where are you from? With your la-di-da accent, you could pass for a proper lady. More than can be said of you, Eliza. I could be a Lady Doris if I set my mind to it. Garn. I could too. Then why did we hear you singing that song the other day? What song?
You know about all you're wanting was a warm room and a comfortable chair.
Oh, that. Just a song I heard somewhere. No flow. I envy Annie and the way she talks. But what I want to be in the world the most is a lady. I don't want a room somewhere. I don't want to fly around a cozy chair. There's just one thing I want to be, and that's a tough. What is enough with the aristocracy? I want to be a lady. That's what I want to be. Hold my little pinky up when I drink a cup of tea. With dignity, I want to be a lady. Ever so smart and bush. Where I used to close and swear I will just declare a rush. How terrible, never coming back to call friends, darling, unless I'm taken to the Euro. Won't you, Jack? I'll soon beg your pardon. It's much more ladylike and proper. And I want to be a proper lady, dripping with diamonds. I'll be going places you see me on the
digits and diamonds and pearls. Yes, I'm gonna be your lady. Just watch me. You're gonna be a lady. Get her. You'll never be a lady, Eliza. You're too common. Don't you be too sure. I had a lovely dream last night.
I had a nightmare. It's called my husband.
I dreamt this old Professor Geezer took me up and learned me how to talk posh.
You talk posh. It's about as likely as Queen Victoria doing the can-can.
You may mock, but he showed me how to behave in society circles, and in less than a year, I ended up being a proper lady, mixing with all the toffs.
Excuse me, madam.
Oh, you are, sir? Tuppence a bunch. Hey! Don't I know you, mister? Ain't you the cricketer fella with the W.G. Grace?
No, I'm afraid sport and I are strangers, except of the Indo variety. No, I am George Bernard Shaw.
George Bernard what? Never heard of you. Have you girls?
Nah.
Never heard of me? But I'm a famous theatre critic and a playwright.
But we never go to the theatre.
The musicals, what we like.
And my old man said, follow the van.
And don't dilly-dally on the way.
I couldn't help overhearing what you were saying about your dream.
So,
Most interesting. It's given me an idea of a play in my mind. Would you care to take a cup of tea with me at the Ritz?
The Ritz? Gone! You're kidding me!
No, I am in earnest. And I assure you, we can discuss your dream in greater detail.
Blimey! All right, Mr. George Bernard Shaw, you're on. What did I tell you, girls? It'd only be half an hour, but... I'm gonna be a Ritz lady. I'm gonna put on a show. Just so I can tell you, say what's silly. This world and mustachio. And I'm gonna be a Ritz lady. They all want to know. Just watch me go. Eliza will never be a lady in a month of Sundays.
the daughter of a dustman as a dowager? No chance.
You never know. Stranger things have happened. You're the only one what could make a lady, Annie. You got the posh accent. Must have been how I was brought up.
How was your brought up, Annie?
Yeah, you never let on about your past.
We gossip all day long, but the only thing what keeps us sane. But you, we don't know nothing about you. Neither do I.
Come again.
I wish I had a past to talk about. All I can recall is waking up in the hospital up north. Must have been 10 years ago. And I remember everything after that. Coming to London and everything. But before that, nothing.
You poor thing.
I've heard about that. It's called alopecia.
You mean amnesia. Alopecia is when you go bald.
Just like my old man. Clinically bald and clinically lazy.
Doris is right. Annie's got antimacassar.
Amnesia.
Well, anyway, I heard about a docker once. Got it on the air. We were great he was loading. Lost his memory for 5 years. Then someone hit over his head in a pub fight and it all came back.
Maybe we should hit you over the head, Annie.
Don't you know nothing at all? Not even a little clue.
All I have is this.
Oh, ain't that lovely? Look, Queenie.
Aw, you were a bunny baby, Annie. Look, Flo.
You've grown up as pretty as a picture, dearly. No, it's not me. Who is it then? I don't know. But I wouldn't part with it for the entire world.
Ain't you ever got married then?
No, I've had offers, but I couldn't. It never seemed right. And I don't know why.
Maybe you was married to you, and your husband is wandering all around England looking for you.
Stop it, Doris. You're making me cry.
Oh, you were always romantic, Flo.
I was a romantic once. Then I married my old man. Well, you done missed you all right, Annie. Oh well, let's not dwell on this. Let's all cheer up and have a cup of chai at Sid's Cafe. Come on, girls.
Well, Roger, what do you think?
I think we are done for Fagin. Unless we can get another gang together. Quick.
I'm inclined to agree. Otherwise, I can see us having to do honest jobs. Dodger. I didn't mean that. It just slipped out.
Fagin, what's your mouth out of soap? You know you and me ain't cut out for honesty. No. We're gonna think. We're gonna plan.
You're right. But I can't help miss the lads. Even that young Oliver, what did for us?
It wasn't his fault. It was Bill Sykes.
Never should have trusted that villain. Anyway, it's all over and done with. Gotta look to the future. We had some good times though, didn't we, Dodger? Then young Oliver Twist came along, and somehow it all came unstuck.
It was his fault that things were wrong.
That it was. And wherever he is, we wish him the best of luck.
What a team we had.
What a team we had.
What a dream we had.
What a dream we had.
We thought it would last and last, but now it's all in the past. We had good times will come again. Yes, the good times will come again.
The
Good times will come again. Roger, look. Do you see what I see?
What?
That girl, doesn't she remind you of someone?
Who?
Oliver. Just as green looking as he was when he came to London.
Fagin, you ain't thinking of a girl.
Desperate times demand desperate measures. Let's do it.
You're wrong.
Hello, dearie. You look lost.
I am, sir. I've just come to London.
Then you're lucky to have met us. Because what we don't know about London ain't worth knowing at all.
You got any money, girl? What's it to you?
A girl of spirit, Roger. She'll do admirably. You look cold and hungry.
That I am, sir.
What's your name, dearie?
Olivia.
Blimey, better watch it, Fagin. That name's too much like Oliver for my liking. Won't bring us nothing but bad luck.
This is torture. How would you like to earn a penny?
A penny? What do I have to do?
It's a simple test. If you pass, there's lots more pennies to be earned.
What is it? Reading, arithmetic.
Do us a favor. Do we look like teachers?
You see that posh-looking gentleman out there? I want you to go up to him and ask him the way to Shoreditch.
But I thought you knew everywhere in London.
They must have moved it. Road work, you know.
She's a smart kid. Told you she'd be trouble.
Well, it's a funny sort of test, but alright.
Thank you, Eliza. I enjoyed our little chat. And most important, it's given me the plot of my play. I'm going to call it Pygmalion.
Hey, you're calling me a pig?
No, it's the heroine of a classical legend.
You can't have a title like that. You need something catchy. Something the public will go for.
Any suggestions?
Something to do with London. London Bridge is falling. Ah, no. That ain't no good. Wait, I got it. My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady? But there's no commercial value whatsoever.
No commercial value. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what is it, my child?
Do you know the way to Shoreditch?
Shoreditch? I wouldn't want to know the way to Shoreditch, dearie. And I'm sure no one I know would want to know the way to Shoreditch either. Well, anyway, Shoreditch is in that direction. Help! 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 I've been robbed. My wallet's been stolen. And you, child, you're responsible. It's a case to summon the police.
No, it wasn't her fault. I sorted it. It was an old geezer and a young lad.
She must be their accomplice.
They gave me a penny to ask you the way. I didn't know they were going to rob you. Here, you can have your penny.
A penny? There was 10 pounds in that wallet of mine. No. It's a case for the police.
Hold on, Mr. George Bernard, high and mighty Shaw. What's your name, girl?
Olivia.
And how much money you got, Olivia?
This penny.
Nothing else?
No, I've just arrived here. I was going to find some work.
Don't you see? This girl was offering you all she had in this world. And if it were the other way around, would you have offered her all your riches? Because I know you're well off, ain't you?
Young lady, I owe you an apology. Here's £1 for you. And here's £1 for you, Eliza. I'm afraid I was a crusty old curmudgeon who jumped to the wrong conclusion.
But your wallet, it was knit. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
A false one, my dear. My good old friend, Oscar Wilde, had warned me about the danger of pickpockets.
So we want to tender in it.
Just something I could induce, which they're most welcome to.
What was that?
2 tickets to the opera.
Opera!
It's Wagner, I believe. And 5 hours long.
5 hours.
I bid you good evening.
I've never been to the opera.
Me neither, love.
I've never been to anything.
What? You ain't never had no treats?
The nuns let me sing the psalm once, but I was better at singing than them, so they never allowed me to sing again. I love singing.
So do I. Hey, you're hungry?
I could eat a horse.
Don't tempt fate. There's many around these places that do. Look, love, I earn this pound pretty easy. I'll buy us the best fish and chips supper money can buy, and then I'll take you to the music hall.
That would be lovely, but I'll pay. I've got a pound too.
No, Jerry, your need is greater than mine. Hey, you got anywhere to stay?
No.
Then you can keep with me tonight. But ain't no room to swing a cat in my place. But if you don't mind squeezing in.
That would be so kind of you, ma'am.
What? Ma'am? Blimey, ain't you polite, girl? You can call me Eliza. And I will call you Olivia. Olivia what, by the way?
St. Francis.
Olivia St. Francis? I've never heard of a name like that before.
They named me after the convent where they brought me when I was a baby.
You an orphan then? Shame! Even more reasons for you to be treated proper. Tomorrow, I'll set you up with Mrs. Dilber. She runs what is called a poor school for girls. She's a kindly old soul, but sails a bit close to the wind at times. But we all got a living to make, ain't we? She treats the kids good, so don't you worry about that. Come on, let's go to my place and get changed. And maybe, just maybe, I could borrow some clothes for you from Mrs. Peabody downstairs. And then, Olivia, I'll buy us the best fish and chips supper money can buy. And after we've had a grub, I'll take you to the music hall. And then, Olivia, you and I will take this town by storm tonight.
You know what, Liza?
What? Change. And another thing, Olivia, you sing so pretty. How about we sing together?
That would be lovely.
like an opera. And I want to be a proper lady.
Things are turning out.
Shining pajamas and
I can feel the home. I can feel the rain.
the rain, but you all about telling us. Yes, I want to be a lady, and a lady, a lady.
Evening, Fagin. What's it, Roger?
Hello, Charlie. Nights are drawing in.
Oh, there. Same number of lamps to light though.
Hard times. Even for us, Roger. An empty wallet. It's never happened to me before. I tell you, it's an embarrassment to a man of my professional stature.
Not quite empty, Fagin. Look, 2 tickets to the opera.
But no money. Bloke must be skint, or must be a recession on.
Can't be skint if we can afford these. May as well use him.
You mean flog him?
No, not flog him. Use him properly.
But you don't like the opera. I don't like the opera. No one likes the opera.
Some people must. Otherwise, it wouldn't be full every night.
They only go there to be seen with the hoity-toity and mingle with the aristocrats. No, daughter. We'd best stick to what we do best.
But it won't cost us. Who knows, it might be fun. And how do you know you don't like it if you ain't tried it?
Are you really serious about going in there?
Sure I am. Let's not look a gift ticket in the mouth.
Very well. But if I die of boredom, you pay for my funeral.
Don't be such an old grouch. You might enjoy it. Let's go to the opera. Let's go to the show.
Let's go to the opera.
We want
Enjoy it. You never know.
and a surprise for the star.
Let's go to the opera, and we'll have a great night out.
Let's go to the opera. Let's go see the show. Let's go to the opera. It's the in place, don't you know? Everyone wants to be seen there, mixing with queens and kings. And the opera isn't over till the fat lady sings. You have to do Henley and Ascot.
You're socially dead for without it.
And then it's the season for opera, even though you know nothing about it. They say that the best parts by far are the intervals at the bar.
Let's go to the opera. Join the social scene.
Mingle at the opera with the noblest of regret.
After a whiskey or 3 or 4,
Soaring right down the string,
but with much
we will wake up when the fat lady sings.
And he landed on top of the fat lady, which was probably just as well.
Daughter, I've lost the will to live.
I loved it. Best thing I've ever seen. I've made me mind up. I want to be a singer.
And I want to be a belly dancer.
I'm serious, Fagin. I'm going to be a famous singer. From now on, it's goodbye to a life of dishonesty.
But I only know dishonest.
You can be my agent.
Now you're talking.
And the opera wasn't over till the fat lady sang, and here she is.
Today's lesson isn't reading or writing or arithmetic. Today's lesson is more important than that. It's how to get more your mind, and I think you'll agree with me. You've got to be prepared or not, or not prepared. Life is a shining sky, things run to survive. Life is a great game to slip, and we can stay alive. That's life. You need some love, you can stop, you can stuck, and you can slide. That's life. Living on the edge of the night. That's life. That's life. That's life. You're gonna have a fun. Yes, life. Yes, life. We're going down the track again. In life. In life. The winner takes all. Right on your head for the ball. That's life. That's life is a show. That's life is running to survive. Yes, life is a trick. It's like anything can say alive. Do it all again. And you need some luck. You can stop, you can stop, and you can slide. The winner takes all. Ribbon on the edge of the ball. That's life. That's life. Gotta get a grip on it, or you can slip on it. That's life. That's life.
Eliza!
Girls, let Liza breathe. What can I do for you, Liza? It's not the day for your lesson. Olivia! Olivia is a particular friend of mine, Mrs. Dilber, and I'd like you to take her in. For you, Eliza, anything. Hello, Olivia, and welcome to Mrs. Dilber's Poor School for Girls. I, of course, am Mrs. Dilber, and these are my girls. Say hello to Olivia, girls.
Hello, Olivia. I think I'm gonna like it here.
Of course you will. Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought you. Now, you will come and see me, won't you?
You know I will.
And I will see you with the rest of the girls when I come to teach my lesson.
What is it you teach, Eliza?
Elocution and English language, like what is spoke by our own dear queen. Must be off, got a living to make. Bye, Olivia.
Goodbye, Eliza.
Bye, Mrs. Dilber. Goodbye, Eliza. Bye, girls.
Bye, Eliza. It's lovely. I'm gonna enjoy it here. But how do you do it? It must cost a bit to run.
I was coming to that. You see, we're not a charitable institution and we have to earn our own keep. There's lessons in the morning and the rest of the day we earn the dosh. We've got a laundry which brings in a fair income and some of the girls muck in. They make clothes and ladies' hats for sale. Some are even in part-time services with gentry or work in shops, while others go out for collecting charity.
What charity?
The charity that begins at home, dearie. Everyone hands over whatever they earn, be it a penny or a pound. Half goes to the upkeep of this place. I take my cut, and the rest is for you girls. Are you happy with that?
That sounds more than fair.
All right then, Olivia. What are you good at?
Singing.
Oh, wow. Let's hear you then.
You mean sing? Now?
Yeah.
Sing, Olivia. Why don't you sing, Olivia?
Very well. Just a simple little tune. I don't know all of it, but I can laugh because I don't. If there's a star to wish upon, la 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 la, la 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 la
That was lovely, Olivia. Wasn't that nice, girls?
Yes, it was lovely.
I never had to place a singer, but I'll ask around. In the meantime, why don't you join our charity team?
Yay!
Olivia, you'd better join Emily and Charlotte. They work the West Ends.
People are richer in the West End, but Meena, it's really tough getting money out of them.
Then we'll have to get even tougher.
Yay!
I think you're going to do well here, Olivia. Ah, Dervla. More laundry, I see. Dervla is our ace washerwoman. There's nothing she can get spotless. Even Sweeney Todd's laundry.
Who's Sweeney Todd?
A barber lives in Fleet Street, next door to Miss Lovett's pie shop. There's always bloodstain on his laundry.
He can't be a very good barber then, if he keeps cutting his customers. Dervla. An unusual name. Is it Irish?
To be sure, it is.
Then that makes you the Irish washerwoman. Come on girls, let's do it.
Do what?
The Irish washerwoman jig.
ages. Now, it's time to get back to work. Emily, Charlotte, where's your pitch today?
Covent Garden?
Good. Take Olivia with you and teach her the business.
Covent Garden? Does that mean I get to see Eliza again?
Don't spend too long chatting with her. She's a terrible boss, Miss Eliza. Devla, undo that bundle and let's see how bad the bloodstains are.
Oh my god!
What is it?
A finger!
I knew Sweeney cuts his customers, but never this badly.
It's a good job he cut it off in his own shop, miss, and not Mrs. Lovett's next door.
Why is that, Emily?
Why then he would have a finger in every pie?
Well, what am I to do with it? I can't return it to Sweeney.
Take it to the police and tell them where it came from. It looks very suspicious to me.
Me and the police. We don't exactly get along, dearie.
Then I'll take it.
No, dearie. It ain't the thing for a child to do. Zola will take it. Come on, everyone, to work. Oh, no. Damn it. It's Sunday tomorrow. Let's all have a holiday.
Yay!
I don't know. You've only been here 10 minutes, Olivia, and you've got us all exhausted with your dancing and made me do two things I've never done before. Going to the police and giving us all a holiday. But what the heck? We've had a good week, so we could afford a little break.
Yay!
We'll get back to work on Monday. But first, since Olivia wasn't here for it, let's repeat today's lesson. Olivia, with your voice, I'm sure you'll pick it up as we go along.
Life is a sham, it's scam, it's when to survive. You gotta have a plan. Yes, life is a trick, it's a sight, can be quick and say that we do it all we can. In life, it's a clock, it's stuck, and you must learn the way that takes all. Living on the edge or alone, that's life, that's life. Gotta get a grip on it, oh, you grip and slip on it. That's life, that's life.
Pezani. I live in the next room to her, and I heard a terrible crash early this morning. What happened? She fell downstairs and bumped her head. Poor thing. She says she'll be along as soon as the headache wears off. I wish my headache would wear off, but he was snoring when I left him this morning. I can't believe your old man's as bad as you paint him out, Queenie. I must admit, he's had his moments. About 3 of them in 30 years. But he was a handsome fella in his younger days. A red head. No hair, just a red head. Gone, Queenie. I heard that joke in the music hall last week. Oh look, here comes Annie now. How are you feeling, love? Thought you had a little accident. Oh, I'm all right. Just a little fuzzy. Was you knocked out, dearie? Yes. And the funny part was, when I came round, it was as if I weren't in my own home. I was lying in a field somewhere. There was smoke and fire, people shouting, and a baby crying. You must have been dreaming. No, it was too real for a dream. You know what you had? A flashback.
What?
Yeah, you got bumped on the head and it started bringing back memories to you.
Maybe it's cured your ambrosia.
Amnesia.
Who knows, dearie? And maybe if you start getting more flashbacks, I know just the person to take you to.
Not a mad doctor. Don't take me to a madhouse. I'm not mad. Honestly.
There, dearie. No one suggested you were. Would you think I would do something to you like this, Annie? No! No, I mean a detective who can find out who you really are.
Won't that cost a lot of money?
No, he owes me a favor. Anything else come back to you?
Just a little tune. La 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 la.
That's nice, dearie.
Ain't you got a lovely voice?
What is it, Annie? Never heard of it before.
I don't know. Just kind of came into my head. I know there are some words to it too, but I can't remember them. They'll maybe come back to you when you start getting over your aspidistra.
Amnesia! Come on, let's go, dearie. I'll take you to him now. It's a bit of a trek to Baker Street, so we get a cab.
That'll cost a fortune.
No, dearie, I'll get Billy Archer, the cabbie, to take us. He owes me a favor.
Strikes me, half of London owes you a favor, Eliza.
3/4, Queenie. It's 3/4.
Hello girls, what are you up to?
Collecting for charity.
Well, you can have a penny from me.
And me. I can't afford a penny. Will a farthing do?
Thank you very much. Oh no, we mustn't take money from them. They're too poor. We only collect from rich people.
You're Olivia, Eliza's friend, isn't it?
That's right.
And what's wrong with our money, Olivia?
Nothing. It's just that the charity we're collecting for is, will you tell them? It's for us and our school.
A scam. Is it?
Shocking and girls so young.
But it's the only way to get ahead. Here you are, juries, and good luck to you.
But I tell you, you're going to have a tough time getting money of the rich folks around here.
They're as tight as ducks bottom.
We'll see. Here comes the crowd now. Emily, Charlotte, show me how it's done. Girls, you'll have to do better than that. Let me show you. Then we usually take in a week. We're not done yet. Here comes someone else.
No use trying him, dearie. He's Ebenezer Scrooge.
I don't care if he's a Frankenstein monster, but he can still cough up. Mr. Scrooge, I'm sure you would like to join all these good people in giving charity.
Charity? Humbug.
I'm sure you don't mean that. Think of all the poor and destitute who have suffered so greatly.
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
There are indeed, sir, but they would rather die than go in there.
Then let them do so and decrease the surplus population.
You, sir, are a disgrace, and you need to be taught a lesson. And I'm sure one day you will. You may be determined to hang on to your money, but I am just as determined to relieve you of it.
Young lady, no one has ever had the effrontery to talk to me like that. I like you. I admire your nerve. You remind me of when I was young. Therefore, I am going to do something which I have never done before and don't intend to do so in future. Here is a penny.
Just a penny?
Very well. Another sixpence.
6 pence? A person as rich as yourself? A mere 6 pence?
Young lady, your persistence is commendable, but beginning to annoy me. Let this be the last. You hear? Here is a florin.
Yay!
That's odd. Nobody has ever cheered me before.
Drive from London forwards, you may think it's like stealing, but there's nothing like that very special warm feeling. And you have helped someone who's needy, you feel so good. Oh yes, indeed, then you can enjoy the charity run, charity run.
Now that I've had something to do with, I feel so good. Oh yes, indeedy.
Now you can enjoy the charity run, charity run.
Yeah!
Olivia! Well, today, young Olivia.
You nearly got me into big trouble.
Yeah, well, you passed your test with flying colors.
And now, we have another proposition for you.
Oh no, I'm not being a party of your criminal activities again.
Now, would we ask you to do such a thing?
Yes.
No, dearie, you've got us all wrong. We've retired.
Our dodgy past is behind us, and now we gone straight.
It seems young Dodger here has a natural gift for the thespian arts.
Do what?
The stage, Dodger, the stage. He's also got this great singing voice, so much so that Gilbert and Sullivan have decided to cast him in a new little piece they're trying out.
And indirectly, it's all down to you, Olivia.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
We couldn't help hearing you singing right now, and we need a girl just like you.
You see, Gilbert and Sullivan are looking for someone just like you for the show. It's called Trial by Judge, and they're looking for someone to play the daughter.
I don't know. I love singing, but I'll have to check with Mr. Dilbo.
Mrs. Dilber, I know that old bag. Sorry, that dear lady.
We can swing it with her. Besides, there's money in it for you.
I only get 10% for discovering you, dearie. I get 10% of Dodger there too.
Pity you can't take 10% of yourself too.
Seems I'm perfect for the part of the judge. Who'd have thought? Fagin, a judge?
Well, Olivia, what do you say?
Come on, girl, be an actor.
If you want to live in lights, be an actor.
If you want yourself in tights, be an actor.
Though the jobs make you feel better,
What the heck? You could be a star.
you can go from pantomime straight to Shakespeare.
From Ophelia to the back end of the cow.
It may not pay the rent,
And I get 10%.
but be an actor. I take the part. You love the life in the spotlight.
Every night could be a hot night.
Darling, you were wonderful. The love is all the same.
Even if you're in a stinker of a play.
You can soon get used to fame as an actor.
Or be a Saturday as an actor.
When you're resting, you win the ball.
In theater or music hall.
You can be a drama queen dressed in splendor.
Or dress as far as decency will allow.
And when you get lost, you know it's all because you are an actor.
So take a bow.
Holmes, you don't look your usual cheerful self this morning. I'm bored, Watson. No case to apply my exceptional mind to for more than a month. No international incidents to uncover. No raw indiscretions to hide. No shrouded dark mysteries to unravel. Unless something turns up soon, I fear my intellect might decay even down to your level. That bad? Huh? I fear I shall have to apply myself to my lesser, tough, still brilliant talents to pass my time. Hand me my violin, there's a good chap. I say, Holmes, that's a dashed attractive piece. What is it? My latest composition. What are you going to call it? Tchaikovsky's Violin Concerto. Catchy title.
Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. You have two visitors.
Show the ladies in.
Yes, sir.
Good heaven, Holmes. How on earth did you deduce they were ladies? Mrs. Hudson's hair was untidy. She always ties it for gentlemen visitors. Your powers are uncanny, Holmes.
I was too little and not the lady, sir.
Eliza! Lovely to see you. Watson, this is Eliza Doolittle, my favorite flower seller. She was instrumental in helping me solve the case of the Flower Shop of Horrors, one of your best literary success, I understand. Miss Doolittle, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure. The story what you wrote about me was terrific.
Have a seat, please. Well, Eliza, what can I do for you?
Not me, but my friend Annie here. She's lost the memory and I want you to fight it back for her.
Interesting. Not the usual kind of case I take on, but a challenge nonetheless. Tell me, Annie, is there anything at all that you can remember?
Well, She bumped her head early this morning.
I think Annie can speak for herself, Eliza.
Sorry.
I had this flashback of me lying in a field somewhere. There was smoke and noise. A baby crying. And bits of metal everywhere.
You never told me about the bits of metal, Annie.
It's just come back to me.
And for how long have you had this memory loss, Annie?
For 10 years near enough. The only thing I can remember is waking up in the hospital. Before that, everything's a blank.
Post-traumatic shock syndrome.
Hey, watch your language, doctor. Ladies present.
A purely medical term, my dear. The good doctor is probably correct in his diagnosis. And where was this hospital, Annie?
In Stockport.
Come, Watson. Where are we going? To the offices of the Times. There we shall look up all the back pages of 10 years ago and see if there are any clues in those esteemed pages. Eliza, Annie, stay as long as you like. I am sure Mrs. Hudson will be too pleased to offer you some tea and cake.
Mrs. Hudson's Victoria sponges are superb.
Well, Annie, we've got the best detective on our case. If he cannot find out who you really are, no one can.
Oh, I hope he can, Eliza.
Come, let's have some tea and Victoria sponge.
I'll join you in a minute.
Theatre for the last scene of the play called Trial by Judge, where Olivia plays the role of the criminal's daughter, Georgia plays the role of an usher, and Fagin plays the part of the judge.
Bring in the defendant.
Bring in the defendant.
Usher, what is the defendant charged with?
Bad karma, my lord.
So it is. Thank you for pointing it out. Usher, with what is the defendant charged?
Before I speak, I'd like to say something.
Proceed.
The defendant has asked for 347 other offences to be taken into consideration. They include burglary, fraud, pickpocketing, breaking and entering, safe cracking, and highway robbery.
Minor misdemeanors. Fine 1 penny. Usher, what has he been arrested for?
Last night, I was proceeding in a southeasterly direction.
How do you know it was southeasterly?
The moon was in Aquarius. I observed the defendant under a lamp, eating an apple.
Eating an apple? Is that an offense?
Not that I know of, my lord.
Case dismissed.
If it please your lordship, I hadn't quite finished.
Then you should have started earlier. Anyway, you may continue.
When he had finished consuming the apple, he dropped the core on the ground.
You mean he littered the streets of our fair city?
Yes, my lord.
Now that's definitely a hanging offense. Prisoner in the dock, how do you plead?
In a groveling manner.
Before I sentence you for such a heinous crime, is there anything you have to say in your defense?
Not of. Not of. I was practically to the criminal community where pockets can be picked up into every opportunity. The really inclined to implement opportunity. I was a practically to the criminal community.
He was a private credit to the criminal community.
My occupation kept me fixed. It was far from sedentary, although it made me much despise my person's grew to pedantry. I went about my business with a joke and with a pleasantry. Our victims never asked me to return the gifts they lent to me.
Victims never asked to return the gifts they lent to me.
Although my life was full of twists with minimal immunity, my operations were conducted always with impunity. And policemen were frustrated when confronted with my felony. Felony? Felony? Yes, for in the underworld there was nobody who would tell on me.
For in the underworld there was nobody who would tell on me. For in the underworld there was nobody who would tell on me. For in the underworld there was nobody who would tell on me. Who tell on me, who tell on me, who tell on me.
And so if I may boast without a hint of incongruity, my colleagues never fail to wonder at my ingenuity to make sure that I don't succumb to future impunity. For half of all my gains I put aside for anonymity.
Yes, half of all these games is put aside for anonymity.
A high court judge of high degree, my pedigree is impeccable. Aristocracy, my ancestry, I'm so respectable. Can you find some evidence to prove that you are innocent and save you from a former liberal sentence of imprisonment?
Save him from a former liberal sentence of imprisonment.
If I could find a way to give my family security, undoubtedly I would become a paragon of purity. Although I may have led a life of speed, I like to lawlessness. What is this? What is this? I promise to become a model citizen, but more or less.
He promises to be a model citizen and more or less. He promises to be a model citizen and more or less. Promises to be a model citizen and more or less. No more or less, no more or less, no more or less.
I know I can become a useful member of society and live a blameless life without a moment's impropriety. For once in all I swear that I could give up criminality, and my career will be concluded with complete finality.
Yes, his career will be completed with complete finality. With complete finality, finality, finality.
I congratulate you on your fine defense. But I didn't quite get all of it. Do you mind repeating it at double the speed.
I was a cracking credit to the creative community where pockets could be picked up victim every opportunity. Though you may be inclined to incrementally redo it, I was a cracking credit to the creative community. My occupation kept me fit, it was far from sedentary, although it may be much as much I wasn't going to bed. I went about my business with the joking with the pleasant. Our victims they were asking you were done with this and yet. If I could find a way to give my family security, undoubtedly I would become a paragon of purity. Although I may have led a life that's been the light to lawless, promised to become a moral citizen, but more or less. I know I could become a useful member of society and lead a blameless life without a moment's impropriety. Once and always swear that I could give up criminality, and my career will be concluded with complete finality.
Though you have presented a very convincing argument, I am not moved to clemency. Before I pass sentence, is there anyone in this court who can present mitigating evidence?
Yes, sir. I'm the defendant's daughter, and I would just like to see this. Please don't imprison my father, although he's been wicked and wild. For if you imprison my father, they'll call me the convict's child. You may have good reasons to doubt him, but he has been cruelly reviled. I don't know what we'll do without him, so pity the convict's child. My life will be over forever, and so will my poor mother's too. I know that my father can be good, if you can be good to him too. Oh, please don't imprison my father, although he's been wicked and wild. For if you imprison my father, they'll call you the convict's child. So pity the convict's
Young lady, you have moved both me and the court with your plea and persuaded me to grant your father mercy. Make sure he picks up his apple core in future.
Yes, sir.
Court adjourned.
All rise.
Thank you, young lady. You did well. And here's the £5 I promised you. Oh, and by the way, what's your name again? In case of any vision to this fraudulent eternity to get out of imprisonment, which could be for eternity. And now I can assert that the social does assert that I will make a comeback to the criminal fraternity.
We will make a comeback to the criminal fraternity.
Hello, where's Eliza?
At Mrs. Tilbur's.
Gone to give the girl another lesson.
Elocution in English language?
Like what is spoke by our own dear queen. Have you heard anything from the Shylock Holmes, Annie?
Sherlock.
No, not yet.
It's been 3 weeks now. Hello, Eliza.
Hello, Eliza.
Hello, girls. Ain't it good news about Olivia?
What's wrong, dearie?
came over all faint again. Olivia? Did you say Olivia?
Oh yeah, you've never heard of her, have you? She's a lovely little girl, and now she's the talk of the town with the singing.
How old is she?
About 9 or 10.
You don't look at all fella.
It's her memory coming back, just like my old man when he comes home tipsy.
Shouldn't have thought to remember anything in that state.
I give him an helping hand with my rolling pin.
Ah, there you are, Annie.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, any news?
We have indeed. Annie, it seems that 10 years ago, you were a passenger in a train crash outside Manchester.
Oh, so that's what my flashback was.
Well, Annie, we also found a clue in the police station in the area. We came across the name Annie Bracknell. Does that mean anything to you?
Annie Bracknell? Yes, that's me. It's coming back to me.
It appears that you may be distantly related to Lady Bracknell.
Where did you find my name?
In a handbag.
A handbag?
She's definitely related. We also found something else in that handbag. A birth certificate of a baby girl.
Thank you. I deserve it.
A triumph. An absolute triumph. I haven't enjoyed myself so much in ages. Why, hello, Eliza. I see your little companion here has become a star.
Always knew she would. Olivia, give us a song.
Oh, I couldn't.
Go on, dearie. Go on.
Alright, just a simple little tune. I don't know all of it, but I can laugh because I don't. If there's a star to wish upon,
It's the best for you.
how did you know that?
How did you know that?
It's something I've known all my life, but no one else has.
Except the one who sang it to a little child. Olivia?
Mother? Mother, what happened? I thought you were... Why did you leave me with those horrible nuns?
I didn't know a thing, darling. I lost my memory in a train crash. But now, it's all come back. And 10 years to make up, Olivia.
And how about the song you made up? How does it go? Which I don't know.
Ain't that lovely? I'm going to go right home and give my old man a big kiss.
I'm so glad Annie's over Indonesia.
Amnesia. But who would have thought of it? Mother and daughter, my two favorite people.
It's all because of you, Eliza.
Yes, you've been a good friend.
Well, Annie, Eliza, the case solved itself of its own accord. Don't be too modest. You have just arrived at the solution. Yes, but I couldn't have told it in a happier fashion. Oh, and Eliza, I've just had a word with my good friend Shayne, and he told us of your dream. Now, Watson was a professor, Henry Higgins, and he's willing to take you on.
What do you mean, take me on?
Make you into a lady.
Blimey, what's he a professor of?
Linguistics and phonetics.
What's that when it's at home?
Elocution and English language.
Like what is spoke by our own dear queen?
Precisely.
Olivia, there you are. Congratulations. All the girls are so pleased for you. And so are the Rosas.
The police?
Yeah. I took them Sweeney Todd's laundry, like he suggested. And they were about to arrest him when he talked himself. Yeah, they gave me a commendation and wiped out all the black marks off my record. So now I've got a clean sheet. And so has my laundry.
And what about Mrs. Lewart?
You don't want to know what was going on in a pie shop, Jerry. Anyway, she's got a long stretch. And I've given the girls a day off. And they're dying to see you. They're right here. Girls!
Olivia! Miss Dilber, girls, I have some wonderful news. I'm not an orphan anymore. This is my mother.
Well, Olivia, looks like you've had an eventful life. Any more surprises for me?
Monsieur Olivia. If it time, Monsieur Olivia.
Dickon, what are you doing here?
Donkeys.
I beg your pardon?
I own a string of donkeys now, and I give children ride at them at the seaside. Just up to London for a day trip.
Everyone, this is Dickon. He's a very good and an old friend of mine. So, you left the orphanage then?
Hey, Missy, not a foe. It was closed down though, and Mrs. Mudstone dismissed. Thanks to you. But now, Mrs. Mudstone is a changed lady. The girls followed example. They didn't run away, and it all came out. And was a great sting about it. Anyways, over and done with now, and everyone is happier for it.
There's no need to scream. I'll be making stew and rich cake for all you wonderful children.
Yay!
It seems everyone's a lot happier after meeting Olivia. Not necessarily richer, but happier.
I'll drink to that.
So will my old man.
Let's all drink to that.
And I'm paid.